This is episode 2279 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you back to day 2 of our series on healing relationships. As I mentioned in yesterday's episode, this has come by popular request. This is not a surprise when you consider the close quarters we currently find ourselves in with loved ones, or the loneliness we may feel separated from loved ones. You may find that as you experience this pandemic, that you may find you don't have as much patience. Maybe you're not taking care of yourself as well, and it's being reflected in all areas of your life, including your relationships. Sometimes, though, there are people in our lives who are toxic, and these are relationships that you might want to let go with as much grace as you can, although sometimes it doesn't always turn out as graceful as you want it to, and that is okay. What matters is what you do next, what you do now. So your quest for this week, your week's challenge that I encourage you to do every day throughout this week's series, is to go on a compassion quest where you send out compassion to those people who you may let go of in your life and wish them well on their own path. That way you don't carry them with you on your journey. You might want to mend a relationship or improve a relationship. This is a time for you to send compassion in a meaningful way to those who matter most to you. In today's episode, you're going to be guided as you explore an affirmation. This is a positive statement that helps you focus on an intention. So your intention this week is to heal a current relationship or to heal from a relationship that may have caused you great harm. Your journal prompt for today, for all those journalers out there, is: what could you do to send love and goodwill to those around you? To those people you may not even know, or to those loved ones and those you might be struggling with. What could you do to send love and goodwill to those around you? And that is actually your affirmation for this week. This is an affirmation that comes from Swami Kriyananda, who is the founder of Ananda Yoga. And this is an affirmation that he combines with a yoga asana. So the affirmation is: I send love and goodwill to those around me. As you repeat this affirmation, you will be guided using the second letter of the acronym HEALING. In yesterday's episode, you were guided through H, hear, to hear your partner, to stay present and listen. Today, we are at E, to empathize, to allow this person's experience to deeply affect you, to be able to relate to how this person may be feeling. As you get ready to settle down and meditate, know you are meditating with many others out there just like you. I'd like to introduce you to your fellow meditator, Manu from California. He writes, I want to share something that touched me during my meditation during the quiet section provided on the podcast. My mind went far, far away, and I understood that I am just a soul carrying a body, and all the physical injuries that cause trauma also cause trauma to the soul. Self-care and healing through the soul and mind first gives you results of speedy physical recovery. I thought that was so beautiful, and I want to thank you, Manu, so much for sharing this, because it's true that trauma we feel within our bodies also is felt within our soul. And when you're in a relationship or any kind of connection with someone, even if you're walking down the street and someone glares at you, you feel a disconnection, and this can be painful. So this week, with your quest to send out compassion to people that you struggle with, letting them go on their own journey, their own path with compassion. This trauma that may be experienced from certain difficult relationships is real. It can be felt within the soul. And that's why it's so important to recognize what you're going through and to honor it, to take care of yourself. And it's also important to empathize with the person, because it's not just about you, what you might be experiencing, but others as well are impacted by you and how you react and how you feel. So I'm going to guide you through E, empathize. Allow your partner's experience to deeply affect you. So Dr. Greenberg says this: think about what your partner is feeling, and you might check this out with the person, or simply pay attention to what feelings you have when you observe this person. As you visualize this person, as you close your eyes and sit up straight, notice how you feel in your body when you visualize this person and the emotions they may be experiencing. Do you notice you feel more compassion for this person when you consider unmet needs they have? See if you can search beneath the surface for the softer, tender feelings. See what it feels like to stay present with this person and to connect with their deeper experience, even feeling pain because they are in pain. Do you feel more compassion? Do you feel the effects of anger slipping away from you as you empathize with this person? Visualize yourself staying emotionally engaged with this person. Express compassion to them. This compassion can provide healing, comfort, and connection. And sometimes this is all anyone ever needs. Allow yourself to sit in stillness and mentally affirm, I send out love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. I send out love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. At some point, break away from your thoughts and allow yourself simply to be as you sit in stillness. You are so worth slowing down for.